Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. I am that which humans call Arceus. What's your favorite Pokemon series? Mine is XY and XYZ. I don't currently have a favorite. If you're talking about which generation in general, I also don't really have a favorite, in fairness. I haven't played the Pokemon games in general much to have a particular favorite. Now I wish to know thine appearance. What is thy name? It's Kikat. You've played a few 3DS Pokemon games. I've played a little bit of Soul Silver. Then my little brother took the game and played on it and ruined me wanting to play it, so that was great. I've played a bit of Let's Go Eevee, Pokemon Go. Runliner screamed, "I can't see!" Bruh, you're blind. The game's visible. You should see it be. It's because there's an ad. Oh, I see. I understand now. Good for you, Runliner. I've also played Sword. Yeah, Sword. No, it was Shield. I played Shield. And so far, that's kind of the only ones I've played. Cat. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. You haven't played any of the newer Pokemon games? Cat. Seek out all Pokemon, and thou shalt find me once more. Okay, God. Bye-bye, God! Runliner said, I gotta go, but I wanted to say hi real fast. Bye-bye, Cat. Have a great stream. Okay. Bye, Runliner. Yo, what? Okay. Okay. That was unexpected. Wake up! Oh, do wake up, won't you? Are you alive, my girl? That's a weird looking hat, my guy. Hello, royalty. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? You gave me quite the shock falling from the sky like that. But thank goodness you seem unharmed. Where am I? Why, this is Prelude Bleach, of course. Dear me, did the shock your... Blah. Can I please speak words? Dear me, did the shock of your fall somehow addle your memory? I don't know what the voice is. I must say, your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? Uwu, says MG. Hello, MG. How do you do? Doubt it. I don't have friends. That's a lie. I see. You seem to be in... Apparently I can't English, but it's fine. I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here that you could stay? I don't know. Royalty says, I'm too broke to the point I can't hydrate. This is blasphemy. That sucks for you, Royalty. So you don't know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night. Well, this is proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'd be able to survive? Somehow, I guess. Axo redeemed a meow. Meow. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon the person in such need. Crew. Boom. Plish plash. Oh my, I'd completely forgotten. I had just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. Ah, but do you even know what a Pokemon is? Of course I do. My, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems we have some common ground, eh? Yes, well, these 3 Pokemon belong to me, mysterious creatures that they are. Oh yes, and what might your name be? Oh, so you're called Cat. Royalty says, Cat, how has your character ended up being a broke person with dementia? Well, clearly you missed the intro, and it appears I was abducted by God. So, I was abducted by God and thrown into this place. That's what happened. I don't know how, but it's what happened. That name has quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning behind it. Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. Royalty says, let me get this straight. My name is Laventon. I am something of a Pokemon professor. That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these 3 here. Off they go! Oh, blast and bother! My darling Pokemon, why must you run away from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up, I beg you? Wait, you 3, wait! Let's just take a lovely stroll. Nope, not a run. A lovely stroll. We're going on a stroll. This is a stroll, not a run. You were kidnapped by God. He took all your money, gave you dementia, dropped you from the heavens, and somehow not end up with a single broken limb. And now talking to some old man who abducts animals. Yeah, there's a glowing, beeping object over there. Oh, and God also gave me a fancy phone. You found something that resembles a phone. Huh, Pokemon has changed since the last time I played. Well, this is meant to be Pokemon, but old Pokemon. Ironically. It's the newest game, but it's the oldest in time. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape and you feel strange power emanating from it. A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc phone, and thy mission, seek out all Pokemon. When the hell did God have access to the iPhone 20? I get Steve Jobs is dead. Did he ask him to give you an only you a phone? No, he took my phone. God basically took my phone and entirely reshaped it, made it in his likeness because he's self-centered like that, and then gave it back to me that way it works in this world that doesn't have technology. So all this is started because God jumped you. No, well, technically, but I think God took me out of bed because I clearly look like I'm in my pajamas, right? Clearly in my pajamas. And God took me out of bed and was like, hey, you're dreaming of whatever the fuck. Guess what? You get to go to Pokemon Land now, and you can catch Pokemon. Here, I'll give you this phone so I can keep tabs on you and make sure you're safe. Actually, I'll take your phone. I'll make it look like me. And then you can have it back. Alas, yet another miss. Aha, I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. Sir, you're an old man, and I am a child. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these things first. Now that one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. Cruel! That one over there is Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it is surprised or irate. Phoom! The Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. Plish-plash. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing. How to go about catching Pokemon. Here you are, my girl, Pokeballs. Throw these at Pokemon to catch them. You obtained 50 Pokeballs. Ah, but that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize, let me be more thorough. Now, I've mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon and... Royalty redeemed a Hydrate! There you go. There's your Hydrate. Hope it suffices. Why, the Pokemon will shrink down a bit and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I've no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Axel, you should choose Oshawott. I'm not sure. I'm really torn. Because my choice would either be Cyndaquil or Oshawott. Because I like those two a lot. But, like, Cyndaquil's really cute and a fire type, and I like fire types. I like me some fire types. I'd be awful. Stuffing animals into balls, pretty normal. Yes, Royalty, very normal. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is take aim at the Pokemon, then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though far be it from me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Pokemon can be caught by throwing Pokeballs at them. Hold down the ZR button to ready a Pokeball and take aim. You can keep moving around as you do. So use the right stick to adjust your angle and aim carefully at your target. Release the ZR button to throw the Pokeball. If it hits a Pokemon, you may be able to catch it. If you've readied a Pokeball but do not want to throw it, press the B button to cancel the throw. Okay. Hmm. Royalty, what are you thinking? What's the dilemma? Cyndaquil or Oshawott? Because I really like fire types. But I always go fire types. Literally every starter I have ever gotten has been a fire type. You're more of an Oshawott? Firstly, because of Sword Stance. Of course, Mr. Sword Stance everything. I think Oshawott and Cyndaquil are both really cute. You don't know if they have Sword Stance in this new game. Well, every Pokemon has a different final evolution because this is the olden times. So their final evolution is different to the one you know and recognize. I'm just not sure if I want to go water or fire. Since you can't choose between those two, get Growlit? That's a Rowlet, not a Growlit. Are you going to tell me Oshawott can evolve to a fucking Bulbasaur? No. It does not evolve into a Bulbasaur. It evolves into... It will have the same, like, name. It'll still be the same named final evolution, but the final evolution is designed entirely differently, essentially. Maybe I'll call a friend. Hang on. I'm gonna call a friend. So it'd still be a samurai and not some sort of abomination, correct? Phone a friend. Yeah, I'm trying. I don't know who will answer.
Boo. Hello.
Hello, friend.
I headphones will probably die soon, which is one of the reasons I don't know how long I can be here.
Uh-huh.
Mm. Yeah.
Okay, so.
Yeah.
Royalty goes, oh god, it's him.
Uh, okay. What is that supposed to mean? What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Hi.
Oh God, it's him.
Yeah.
What?
Well, okay, so.
Sounds pretty rude.
Little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, just a little
A
bit.
little bit.
Oh my God. Oh, I mean, hey, buddy, old pal. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, that's what you mean. Uh-huh. I believe that. What the
Okay.
hell?
So basically, I'm thinking Cyndaquil or Oshawott.
Oshawott.
Oshawott?
Yes, 100%. Oshawott.
Okay, sell it to me.
You see how cute that freaking thing is?
Sell it.
You just look at it. It's like a freaking otter, isn't it? It's like an otter, right?
Yeah,
Like
it's an otter.
yeah, it's an otter. Oh my God, don't you freaking love otters though? Don't they look so freaking cute? You see that thing? Look at him! Look at the way he was running. I just saw it on stream. Oh my God! Look at
Oh, we
him!
got Hannah. She sang
Oh my
Cyndaquil.
God. Okay. Well, that doesn't matter because look at that run. Don't you want to have that animal just with you at all times? Don't you just want to keep him with you forever? Look at him. And then he's also just freaking cool as hell when he's fighting and stuff.
I agree with Hannah. I don't like white chocolate.
Oh my God. You're so wrong. You're so wrong. White chocolate is good. It's but Oshawott is just Oshawott. Oh my God! And if Oshawott were to go against Cyndaquil, Cyndaquil's like a fire type, right? Water type beats fire type. Boom. Oh my God! Got him. Got him. You got to get Oshawott now. Right? Yeah.
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 If
Yeah.
Hannah
You
had
gotta.
come into the call to vote for Cyndaquil,
Ooh.
then yeah. But I do always get fire types every time I play Pokemon games.
Yeah, but now you gotta switch it up and go with something different. Runliners, you are now my best friend. I don't remember that. I mean, I have a pretty bad memory, but like, I don't remember us being best friends. Not gonna lie. Ooh. You're the only other person who enjoys white chocolate. mm. Yeah, okay. That's alright, then we can be friends, but I don't know about best friend just yet. I barely know you. There's nothing wrong with having an opinion. Yes, there is. A wrong opinion.
Bro.
There's everything wrong with that. Having that opinion specifically. White chocolate is good, and you cannot tell me otherwise, because then you would be wrong. That is it. That's fair? Good. It should be fair. Anyways, I gotta leave. I bet these headphones will die in like 3 seconds.
I
So, goodbye.
no longer best friend material. Oh, has Runliner been demoted? What about me? What about me? What about me? Hannah, what about me? Can I replace him? Can I replace? Can I replace him? Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. Well, that hesitation makes me feel bad. Are you just saying that to make me feel better? You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. No, you are my best friend. Good. I'll send best friend applications, says Royalty. You at least let me have an opinion. Why, yes, of course, you can have all the opinions, Hannah. Opinions are the best part of interacting. Oh god, my phone. I have the opinion that my phone needs to shut the fuck up. Royalty redeemed a hydrate. Good opinion. Besides, opinions are the best things, because if you have differing opinions with someone, you can talk about it. And you can see where they align, where they connect, how different they are. Is that just fucking ice, or are you drinking like a tub of ice? It's very watered down soda. It's extremely watered down soda that I got from Texas Roadhouse like 5 hours ago. As I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come falling. Sounds like fucking ice. It is ice! But it can't shake like that without a liquid. But I must say, Kat, I was taken aback by how well you use those Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? It's just throwing a ball, it's not that hard. One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. Yeah, God sent me. Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an arc phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somewhere? Yes, to catch all Pokemon, clearly. Sounds like God hates you, so why not get revenge and stuff? I think you are able to do that eventually. If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. We in the field call such a catalog a Pokédex. Yes, a proper Pokédex is wonderful work of research, containing detailed records of all. I'm gonna make so many ball jokes now. Good for you, Royalty. Good for you. Research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon that can be found in the region. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must, of course, catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs only have just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my girl? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help Oh, he's just gonna say the same thing over and over. Bruh, you're an old man, I'm a child. Then whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We've a Pokédex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes, and a meal and all that. Follow me then. Onward to Jubilife Village. Getting hired by some creepy old guy you barely know to knock out and stuff animals into balls, forcing them to fight each other sounds like a great job. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young lady was a great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing her into the village for a bit. As long as he proves dental and healthcare, I'm in. I mean, I don't know if they have those here. This way, if you please. Jubilife Village. It's come a long way thanks to the fine Pokemon. I understand you must be more than a tad curious about the village. The road we're on now is locals' Canala Village. The village was built scarcely 2 years ago. There's much to do and not many to do it. And since we know so little of the Pokemon people, now that impressive building up ahead of us is Galaxy Hall, headquarters of this entire outfit. Jesus, everybody gossiping about me. Oh, botheration. I'd almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we've successfully recovered an escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you wait for me at the canteen? It's just past this bridge here, and then to the left. The Wallflower it's called. Somehow it seems to show you where you need to go next. The Wallflower's for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Who in the world are you, and what's that bizarre garb you're wearing? A Pokemon could slice right through those flimsy excuses for clothes. For you to get in here, someone must have vouched for you. Was it Professor Laventon? Do you two know each other? He's from a region a long way off. Not the most reliable sort, though, letting Pokemon run off and give him the slip and all. 3 more of them got away just a while ago. If I hadn't been resting up after some Pokemon drubbed me with a move called Thundershock, I'd have corralled him for sure. But the professor, well, unfortunately it's just his race A's. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. But everything will be quite all right now. Kat here has agreed to help us with our Pokédex. As in, she's going to join the Survey Corps. What makes you think that's a good idea? We can't just take in any misfit who wanders out of the wilderness. I'll allow it. Yeah? Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is it. I am the captain of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Silene. Kat, what have you done to these people to make you hate them? Be from the future? I guess? Maybe? Professor Laventon has told me how you helped to cure his Pokemon when they slipped his control, and now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be 15 or so. Quite old enough to work for your keep. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. A most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite all right. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. Child labor, wasn't that banned a long time ago? Well, this is that long time ago. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, if you please. But make it for 3 today. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never fail to please. How far did you time travel to the point they allowed child labor? This is when they first made Pokeballs. So it's very old. Very, very old. If they're only just now making Pokeballs. Where'd you find this stranger in the first place, Professor? Ah, well, you know, the great hole in the sky. The one people call the space-time rift. So you're talking to dead people. Yes, I'm talking to dead people. Our new friend fell right out of it. Was that a joke? Come now, I am a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself with only facts. Now, you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Hyosea region. Sure, they're all over the place, in the grass, in the forest, in the ocean. It's up to us in the Survey Corps to study them and figure out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where Cat will come in. She successfully caught 3 Pokemon, 3 of them in quick order, you understand. Nobody on the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. That's really something. We count ourselves lucky when we manage to catch a single wild Pokemon. While fending off their attacks. Ah, well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well. And it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? The captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. Slow progress when that Pokédex of yours clearly has her own edge. I'm sure it will start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon. Now have your fill, Cat. And think, if you make it into the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. That was quite delicious indeed. You're awfully relaxed about all this. You do know that we won't get to have Cat join the Survey Corps unless she passes a trial. Royalty says, wait, if this is when the Pokeball first came out, how the hell are their Pokemon from Gen 2, 5, and 7? Because Pokemon have exists. Because the point of the thing is they're adding to the list of Pokemon that have existed throughout the entirety of time. Pokemon just don't appear because of a new game. I mean, they do, but they also don't. There's also old-timey variations of said Pokemon, which is fun. Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Cat's skills. Let's hope it is not misplaced. Cat, was it? For tonight, at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our headquarters there. There are so many plot holes because this goes against the theory of evolution. What do you mean? This is probably like thousands of years before current day Pokemon. Pokemon evolved from these that you will be seeing to the ones from the older games, essentially. Like their original variations. Like Arcanine, for example. But if you fail to pass the trial we put to you tomorrow, you must move on. You will be expelled from the village to meet your fate and perhaps your death in the wilds. I'm a child! What? Captain Signs leans like Hisi, in a way. They're both plenty harsh. Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? It's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in there. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both a good night. Yeah, sleep tight. Still, people falling from the sky? That's some kind of story. Hmm. 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 In jars? Stone jars? Hmm.